Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Check 56. Here we go, D. All day. Magic. All day. 56, Mike, 56.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Love. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. On third and goal, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. That was a big throw right there on third and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on third and goal. Because really, second down, second and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. Third down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Check your heart rate. Echo. He's checking crack.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. The open man is Smith. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Deron Payne busting through to get him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback, because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 27, Haskins flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A.J. Klein. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now Haskins on first down. For the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figured.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chris Thompson, 47 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Looking long for Thomas, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and now it's second down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now is Breeze. Well, he's going to go for it all. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll try and run with Murray. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Check three. Hey, Orville. Mike 51. Watch the run.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn, as time expires in the first half, and the Saints are back within a score. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Check. Fresno. Takes 3. 218. Chop it.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up second down.
Check three.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really...
Now Breeze wants the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Love here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Thompson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Love. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 56.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready. 5-8. Get ready. Yes. Watch twist. Check, nickel. Kill. Check.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 95, 56. Kill. Sammy.
Breeze now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through. On first down, it's Haskins rolling to his in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
You better be afraid of me. Like this.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his right, and he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Brees. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 64 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins escaping the pressure right. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Washington. And even 60 yards. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Now it's Haskins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
Mike, 44. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Go. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Here's Haskins to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the field.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
Let's go. Ready. Yellow lady. Check 56. There's a time out. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch that. 36 seconds.
A 10th carry for Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch Twitter. He's checking.
A give. This is Kamara. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Ready. 5-9. 6 right there. Good kill. 80 weapon. Here we go.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Oh, no, he lost the football. Into the Redskins' hand, they do. And they had it there so close to the goal line. A chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This time, Haskins will look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
20! And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Try to pound it in, Kamara. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Trying to run it in with Ryan, the fullback. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees taking it in, and the Saints have retaken the lead.
You got 2 stops. He took you to school.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for two.
It's just me and you. Tonight.
Here's a toss coming right. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now it's Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
44 to Mike. 40 pace. Check. I got one.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final minute. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
To throw is Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Our ball, baby. Our ball. It's on.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike's 47.
Throwing now is Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. On second down, here's Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Love. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
44 to Mike. Tackle. 44.
Second down, Haskins eluding the pressure right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open? How do you not know they're going to go to him? He's a big play guy. In this case, they defended it well and knocked it away.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Ready. 5-9. 56. Check 56. Touchdown.
Breeze on the draw. Gives to Kamara. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT.
Ready. 5-8, 5-8.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.